What's up? It's Frank from Unforced Airs. Today I've got another paddle for you, and along with that, I have a hot take. Let's get into it.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Today I have the 11SIX24 Jelly Bean. You can tell by the amount of ball dust here, I've been playing with this a whole bunch. So this is the hybrid shape from 11SIX24. It's called the Vapor. They also have the Pegasus, which is a wide body, and they also have the elongated, which is their Huarache X. You can get all three shapes and various paddles from 11SIX24, including the Jelly Bean, the All Court, the Power, the Alpha Pro Power. So yeah. Before we start, I guess we should just get the housekeeping out of the way. 11SIX24 did send us this paddle and another one for us to do nothing with. They sent us with no strings attached, no money changed hands, and there was nothing guaranteed from either party as far as that goes. So this is just our honest opinion. Carl's video is already out on the Alpha Pro Power. You can go check that out. I'll drop that link in the description. And this is my honest take on the Vapor Jelly Bean. First of all, this is first time I've really put any time on an 11SIX24 paddle and really been enjoying it. Generally, I like hybrid shape paddles, sometimes wide body. Really like this Vapor shape. It's almost like the best of both worlds because you do get a little bit more length on the top, but it is a really nice shape and it felt really good. You're looking at about $89 after the code. Use Unforced Airs. That'll save you $10. Otherwise, $99. All right, let's get into the specifications. This paddle is USAP approved, has a 1-year warranty, has a carbon fiber, fiberglass, carbon fiber layup. That's a mouthful. But basically, you have a layer of fiberglass in between the two layers of carbon fiber, and you have foam reinforced walls. Your average weight is around 8 to 8.3 ounces. Total length 16.25 for the Vapor, 7.75 inches wide, and the grip circumference is 4.125. Grip length 5.75. We already discussed this whole lineup is all 16 millimeter. Swing weight's going to be somewhere between 114 to 117 and a twist weight of 7. So that's kind of the statistics on where we're at as far as this paddle goes. As far as the way the paddle feels, how it plays, has a great sweet spot, a lot more forgiving feel. It's denser, but it's responsive. I would say that it's definitely got more pop and more power than something also control related, which would be something like a Vatic Prism Flash. So there's plenty of options as far as control paddles go, and that's where I think we should lean into my hot take. If you're hovering anywhere plus or minus a tenth or two on 3.5 and under, you should probably be using a control paddle. Look, I get it. I'm guilty of it too. Been playing with nothing but power paddles because that's what all the hotness is right now. But it's really nice to go back to the roots, grab a control paddle. This is the first control paddle I've played with, and I have no idea how long. But immediately could drop where I wanted. Had great control. Still have the ability to put the ball away. If you're somebody that needs the extra power or the extra pop because you don't generate enough power, that's fine. Then go get yourself a Chorus Phoenix, or go get yourself something that is super poppy or really powerful, like we reviewed the Dynasty or the Luz. There's a lot of really good options out there. So, but if you just want to help yourself out, and you generate enough power on your own, which most folks do, then find yourself a control paddle and give it a shot, because power paddles are great. 4.0 plus, or somebody that has a high tennis background that's coming into pickleball, totally good with that. But I would say we've gotten away from what helps our game the most, and that's control paddles. So that's my hot take. You can drop a link, drop a comment below and tell me if you agree, you disagree. What I won't disagree about is power paddles are a lot of fun. So there's that. I said it. But overall, have been really enjoying it. Like I told you, I don't know if it comes across on camera, but I have an absurd amount of ball dust on this. These paddles generate great spin and the feel is awesome. So like I said, it has a little bit more pop, a little bit more power than some other control paddles. I would say it's at the higher end of a control paddle, leaning all court, but still definitely a control paddle. So that said, if you're looking to improve your game and you want to help yourself out, if you're a 3, 5, 6, 7 and under, go out and give one of these a try, because I think that if you've never played with a control paddle or it's been a while like me, I think you should go pick one of these up and give it a shot. Price is super affordable. Again, $89.99 with the code Unforced Errors. So give you an awesome paddle. This is a perfect step up to come from an Amazon paddle or your first paddle. And this is also an awesome option if you're feeling like you bought into the power paddle scene and now you can't keep the ball in, you can't reset, or you're having a hard time against bangers. I think this is a perfect solution to that. So that is my thoughts on this paddle. Going to continue to use it, planning to play today, and looking forward to hitting it some more. So shout out to 11SIX24 for sending them our way, because it's been a lot of fun. They're making some awesome stuff over there. So, but yeah, that is it for me. We appreciate you stopping by, whether you choose to buy a control paddle or you can choose to use our code or not. Either way, we appreciate you just giving us a view here. So until the next time, when that will be, I don't know. But at some point, Carl and I will line up schedules again, and we will have another podcast episode. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.